Imagine that you hang out with someone like Trump, and you have a circumstance to where you're just going to go play golf, right? And all you're doing in this game is playing golf. That means that you are being tested. Everything in life is a test. Everything in life is a test. Do you have morals? Yeah. Are you going to cheat? Yeah. And when you have the opportunity, are you not going to be prepared? Yeah. And are you going to cheat in order to, to get what you want? Yeah. And if you're willing to do that, imagine, every single time this guy Trump goes out and plays golf, every single time he cheats, every single time. So then, and the opportunity of golf is created by God, whether it be arrows, shooting an arrow, playing marbles, all these things of chance are opportunities through God for you to know that it is really about not caring whether or not you win or lose. Yeah? Because this is a throw of the dice. This isn't evil. This isn't about magic. This isn't about anything else. Or you become a cheater. And you do sleight of hand. And you do other things. And you're willing to lie without other people knowing your sly lips are telling a lie. Yeah? And just you play golf every day like that, then everything in every way, everything you say is going to be like that. Because life is a game. Life is a test. Every moment you're given that opportunity of whether or not you're actually going to, not cheat, not be prideful, not be arrogant, not be all these different things that makes other people less so that you can win. That's cheating. Yeah? Yeah. And that is our inhumanity. That what comes. And whether you play with Trump or not, and you go play golf, and you do these things on your own, you will establish a character. And your character will be immoral. And there's no way you can get that out of your relationship with your kid, or your relationship to your wife, or your relationship to your business. There's no way you can disconnect it. If your character, you allow your character to continue immorality. Yeah? So the whole process of this is that it doesn't matter if you're playing with someone else who has no character and they cheat. You got to go with, it doesn't matter if I win. It doesn't matter if you win. You got to start there. It doesn't matter if you win. In golf, it matters what the score is in your case. In your case. And you can try to keep bettering that. And if you stay calm, collected, meditate, and mindful, you'll be a great golfer. The same thing with basketball, baseball, anything you want to play. If you're mindful, yeah, and you play in the right way, and it has nothing to do with competition, there's a great chance you'll be really good at it, yeah, and you'll achieve, and you'll gain character by developing these skills. But that's the thing about life, is that you have no idea that your true self is watching you. Yeah? And if you're doing wrong, it stores that up. And it makes it really hard for you to speak or do when it's time for you to enjoy yourself. Yeah? When it's time for you to be happy. When it's time for you to trust another person. In that moment, those lack of character circumstances come popping out. And the words you say and the things you do and the way you are, is out of control. You can't control it. Yeah. And that is the process of the personality. So all of us can heal this, just by realizing that we are always playing golf. We're always, in this game. You're in the game. Either you're in the game or you're not in the game. But trust me, folks, you're in the freaking game. And to be in the game, you have to know this is spiritual. It's not about winning or losing. It's about flying. It's about lifting off. It's about being something different. Not weighed down by gravity. Not weighed down by time and space and materiality. Yeah? There are bigger and better things we are to enjoy and to appreciate and experience. Yeah? And right now, we can't experience any one of them. Yeah? Because we're caught up in this left-hand spin that keeps us in a process of life that completely veils us from this other life that we will and can live in time, when it finally comes. You're going to be amazed. The attributes that you have, the characteristics that you have, the grace that you have, the masterfulness that you have. Riding a bike is nothing compared to the skills that you have as a soul. Yeah? So all those things is going to be our future. So just relax into it, because that's what happens when your chakras come into play. Yeah? And you're doing your game right every day, all the time. You're keeping your chakras in position. You have an opportunity every day to have all those chakras go into position and never leave. Yeah? As long as you play the game every single day. You can't think, well, I'm going to skip the game today. I'm just going to go relax and have a beer. Yeah? You're not in the game anymore. Now you're on your own. You're doing your thing, and you got karma. This is difficult to realize this. You got to use your mind. You got to use your emotions. You got to use your will over material world, will over yourself and your attitude and how you see yourself and other people. You got to really see people in a totally different light, as something grand, but not delusions of grandeur, but something grand, just simply by not having authority over them. Yeah? Let it come out. Witness it. See the goodness. See the grandness in a person. Yeah? And that's all through our chakras. And that's the game. We're here not to play the game of win or lose. We're here to play the game of life. And we all have a great time just playing the game. Bouncing it back and forth and having common sense. After a while, the rules become natural. We don't need the Ten Commandments because it becomes our nature. Yeah? The rules of the Ten Commandments are based on the game, folks. Yeah? If you don't understand the game, and the fact that this is 100% spiritual, and you're living in a 1% degree of reality, yeah? And all the rest is totally in another scenario ruling this whole thing. Yeah? You can get out of that by playing the game.